Hi, welcome to our math. Today I'm doing a series of videos on rational functions and specifically inverse variation. Delia Catering is hosting an event for a local charity. Delia, the owner, is donating her time to the cause, but she needs to charge the charity for the food, decorations, and supplies used. If people attend the charity event, Delia has figured her total cost to be modeled by C of P equals 6.75P plus 450. Where C of P is the total cost in dollars and P is the number of people attending the event. All right, so find the total cost for 150 people. C of 150 is 6.75 times 150 plus $450, which is going to be $1,462.50. All right, find the cost per person, because if you are holding this charitable event, what you're going to do is you're going to charge people who come to the event, and you want to make sure that you charge enough to cover your costs. So we want to take this $1,462.50 and divide it amongst the 150 attendees, and we find out that each person is going to be charged at least $9.75. If you do it just that much, costs are covered, but you need more if you're actually earning money for the charity. Okay. It says find a new function, A of P, that gives the average cost per person to attend the event. So I want to combine the two things I did in part A and part B. Well, in part A, I took 6.75 times the number of people attending plus 450. And in part B, I took that total and divided by the number of people attending. So the average cost per person is the cost in total divided by the number of people attending. All right. Use your new model to find the cost per person for 150 people. So again, we're swinging back into what we did up here, making sure this new model we created does indeed give us the same answers that we got before. So A of 150 is 6.75 times 150 plus 450, all divided by 150. And if we throw this into our calculator, sure enough, we get $9.75 per person. All right, so lastly, if the location of the charity event can hold up to 250 people, what are a reasonable domain and range for the model? All right, well, a reasonable domain, you have to have at least one person at a charity event. You can't have less. You could even set that number higher if you're being more realistic, but you need at least one person to show up. And if it can hold up to 250 people, that is going to be the top end of our domain. To figure out the range, we substitute these values into what we figured out in part C. So the average cost if only one person shows up is 675 times 1 plus 450 all divided by 1, which is a very expensive $456.75 for that one person to go to the charity event. If they can fill it up and get all 250 people to come, that's $6.75 times 250 plus 450, all divided by 250. And if we throw this into the calculator, we get that it's going to be $8.55. So if we are going to write this as a range, we're going to do the small number first, that $8.55, the big number second, the $456.75. And we have a domain and range. Now I wrote my domain and range in interval notation. If you want it as an inequality, the domain becomes 1 is less than or equal to the number of people is less than or equal to 250. And the range, the costs, is $8.55 less than or equal to the total cost per person is less than or equal to $456.75. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks!